Yo, what's going on, Vikings fans? It is Skol side back again with another Minnesota Vikings video. Now, as we're still going over stuff that happened week 1 versus Green Bay, this is officially the last video because after this, I think we just move on. Tough loss. We looked awful. Anyways, this whole video is going to be about Mike Zimmer. And really, it's not just specifically about week 1, but it's really about how he's been this entire offseason and what we should really expect from him moving forward, and why I feel like this is all on Mike Zimmer. Anyways, guys, let's talk about our head coach. Let's get right into it. Okay, so for a couple channel things, I'm going to be posting later. The live streams are going to continue. We might do a Thursday night live stream while we're just hanging out. And then still for the game, the pregame show, and then maybe like one on Saturday where we just come and hang out for a little bit. So keep looking for that video later on today about the Colts, which I'm actually really excited to. Anyways, Mike Zimmer, our head coach, he got that extension in the offseason, and I'm really just disappointed in him almost, and in Spielman and in all of them, because if you look at this offseason, you could say what you want. Yeah, we got a bunch of new guys, but even with Daniil hurt and with all those guys and Michael Pierce opting out, this team still has talent. And listen, you still got Eric Kendricks, Harrison Smith, and Anthony Harris. And Yannick Ngakoue, Anthony Barr. Like, you love your corners, apparently. I just don't get how, like, let's just say you hate your corners, and our corners are as bad as they look. Let's just say the worst cornerback group in the league. And let's say we got no pressure from the D-line. That's got to be on Zimmer, though. He's got to dial up a blitz, because we saw in Green Bay, it was his fault why we didn't get any pressure. He didn't dial up any blitzes, and I hate talking bad about Mike Zimmer because I've been one of his biggest supporters, but it's the truth. He never dialed up any blitzes to get to the quarterback. He never really established any sort of pressure throughout the game, or he never really took away everything. The thing that made me so mad on the game against the Packers defensively was you saw, like, you see when the Patriots play, they're always trying to take away something. And it's not rocket science. They will take away your number one receiver or your run game, or they will take whatever it is you want to do. They'll take it away, and they'll adjust to you. They don't adjust to themselves. They adjust to the team they're playing. And that's where I feel like Mike Zimmer that's where he kind of lacks. I feel like he adjusting to a team is very hard for him. Because if you look at his record in the division, he's about to be 0-5 or 0-7 against Matt Nagy and Matt LaFleur. And these are young head coaches, and the league's going to keep getting younger, and Zimmer's still getting older and not really adjusting his defense. That's what I'm concerned about. Because mainly you look at Davante Adams. I mean, how many times has he walked into Minnesota, even if the Packers lost, won, or in Green Bay, wherever it is, whenever Davante Adams is playing against the Vikings, how many times does it feel like he has 12 to 15 catches for 150 yards and a touchdown or two? I mean, seriously, it's just that's just one of those things where it's just like, you know Rodgers is gonna want to go to Davante Adams. You know Rodgers is going to be looking for him every single time because Rodgers knows how good Davante Adams is, and he will force him the ball. And then if you're looking on the offensive side of the ball, I'll go back to a 4th and 3 play where we ran a fade to Tajay Sharp. We had Adam Thielen on the same route. It's just the whole mentality where it's like, Vikings are trying to, like, pick here, like, look at the matchup. No, you got to say, my guys are better, because I believe this roster's talented. And I believe Zimmer needs to just let these guys play and dial up stuff to let them go make plays. And maybe I'm seeing it wrong. Maybe I'm not seeing everything, but a lot of that on Sunday has to fall on Mike Zimmer, and why I'm a little disappointed in him. Now, you got week 2 against the Colts coming up. Zimmer's got to get that D-line ready, because the Colts O-line's not going to mess around. That's why I'm saying this has to be on Zimmer, because he's got to get Yannick Ngakoue a one-on-one chance. And I get Yannick Ngakoue, he looked non-existent to me. I'm not blaming that all on Zimmer. Even if he dials him up, do I think he would? I don't know. But to just blitz Barr finally, like, we've been asking for this forever. Like, send him on a blitz. Get him a free run into quarterback. Get Ifedi. Get him a one-on-one. I get these guys have had one-on-ones on Sunday, but it was just so mediocre. It was just so bland. It wasn't anything special. It didn't look like they were doing anything to make the Packers uncomfortable at all, which has to fall on some of the quarterback. or on the head coach. Your job as a head coach, especially if you're a defensive head coach, you need to make the other quarterback uncomfortable. And that's what Zimmer never does against Rodgers. And it just almost feels like Rodgers, like, yeah, he'll lose the game to us, but like once Rodgers figures something out, he's going to that every time. And that's what he did on Sunday. He figured it out. He was calm. Yes, Rodgers put it on the dime. I'm not saying like Rodgers didn't play his ass off. I'm not taking anything away. I get Rodgers is a really, really good quarterback. But a lot of this is on Mike Zimmer because you're a defensive head coach in this league. I don't care if it's Pat Mahomes, Brady, Rodgers. You got to at least make them some types of uncomfortable. You just can't let them go score 43. And if we're being honest, they should have scored 60 if the Vikings didn't get 2 goal line stops and the Packers kind of took the foot off the gas a little bit in the pace of their offense. Anyways, I feel like Mike Zimmer, I feel like he's got a lot to prove right now. And I feel like Mike Zimmer needs to win back this fan base. And I feel like it starts just one game at a time. It starts by taking away Jonathan Taylor, T.Y., and Phillip Rivers. That's where it starts. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I feel like a lot of week 1 fell on Mike Zimmer, and a lot of this season is going to. He's got the talent. He's got the weapons he wants. Go make it happen. I'm not fully checked out on Zim yet. I still believe in him. He just needs to turn around, hopefully sooner than later, and hopefully this team starts to peak at the right time. It's week 1. Nobody wants to peak week 1. I get it. No need to. My stress level on the Vikings 1 through 10 is probably about like a 3. And I still think this is a playoff team, and I still think this team can contend for the division. You just got to start winning divisional games. That's all I got to say about our boy Zim. Anyways, guys, leave a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hit 500 subs before week 2. Anyways, guys, see you guys later. Peace.